So MILWAUKEE IA tool, some know them as Milwaukee tool. They really did something unexpected, but before I can tell you what that is, I have to show you the new tool that they just came out with. You see, my friends, this is the brand new M18 Cordless Torpedo Heater Propane Heater from MILWAUKEE IA. Now, if you're a subscriber to this channel, which I'm sure you are, you would know that we announced this here about a month ago, and we actually got one here to test to see how it does. I'll tell you straight out right now, everything you want to know or need to know about this new MILWAUKEE IA M18 Propane Heater, you're going to know after this video. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I hate winter. I dislike it very much. I'm always cold, which never made any sense to me because I always wear my warmest tank tops. That being said, I now have this to help me. Yeah, it's going to help me keep nice, warm, and toasty. So right out of the box, extremely easy to set up. So on the back right here, you got a 10-foot hose and regulator. And yes, this comes with the unit, but what's cool about this is that you can actually wrap this around the back, and then you have a little bracket right here, and it clamps on, ain't gonna go nowhere. So now you don't have to worry about tripping and flipping. You can just unwind this and wind it right back up when you're done using it. It's real nice like. And then all you have to do when you get this out of the package is just tighten this down right on here. You got the female end going on to the male end. Now on the back, you also have your control panel. You got your on off, you got your igniter, your switch, and then your adjustment for your heat settings. This is your minimum, this is your maximum. Now before I show you this thing in use, I gotta do some math. I gotta Einstein the out of this. You see, on the highest setting, it'll go to 70,000 BTU. On the lowest setting, you got 30,000 BTU, and then you have everything in the middle. So how long will this last? Not only propane-wise, but battery-wise. Well, what's interesting on this is with a 5.0 battery, MILWAUKEE IA is claiming that you're gonna get 8 hours of runtime. And yes, you can fit a 12.0 battery in this. So if you ask me, that's pretty real nice like. But what about your propaneage? That's right, how long can you keep this on high and low before your 20-pound propaneage tank runs out? Let me get those numbers for you. So a 20-pound tank will usually give you around 430,000 BTUs. That's 91,502 BTUs per gallon. So if I take the 430,000 BTUs and I divide that by 70,000. Hold on, I'm getting ready to black out again. 6.14285714286 hours. If I were to do the exact same equation using the lowest setting at 30,000 BTUs, oh, I'm feeling dizzy. Well, that comes out at 14.33333333333333. Told you it's gonna Einstein that shit. Listen, my brain ain't done yet. Some of you might have a 100-pound propaneage tank, and that'll give you between 17 and 29 hours. 17 hours on the lowest setting, 29 hours. Nope, that is wrong. 29 hours on the lowest setting, 17 hours on the highest setting. Stephen Hawking's my ace. But what about the using and abusing to this? Well, this is where it gets sort of interesting. Never in a million years would I have thought MILWAUKEE IA would have done this again, but they did. And I'm glad to see it. So let me show you what I'm talking about right here on the back right there. This is a really large cavity, so you can fit your 12Ah batteries. Any M18 battery will work, but we're going to use the 5Ah. I can plug that in just like so, and this unit is ready to go. You get it? Ready to go? Because it's a Milwaukee. I'm on a roll today. Now here's what's cool. Not only did MILWAUKEE IA allow you to use the battery, so it's completely portable, but check this out. Yeah, that's right. I was sort of surprised too. They allow you to plug this thing in. You see, MILWAUKEE IA doesn't want to cord on anything. They want to be completely cordless. So for them to add that, I think that's pretty real nice. Like they were listening to their customer base. So say you only have one MILWAUKEE IA, a battery. Well, now you're able to plug this thing in and run it. And I just think that's really cool. That opens up the possibility of more people purchasing this. And when I talk about purchasing it, the price on this thing, right there. I really thought that this thing was going to be like $400 or $500, but the price on this thing is absolutely not bad at all. So good on them with that. All right, now you seen how I hooked up the front part? You're gonna get this regulator. You're gonna pull that up. Now, come on, man. There we go. And then all you gotta do is screw it in the front right there. You got your O-ring, so you have to worry about the leakage of the propaneage, and you just tighten that in there. Going the wrong damn way. Apparently, Milwaukee doesn't believe in righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. All right, so we're gonna open this up. Funny, American Propane believes in righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm gonna set this to the minimum. This is your off. I'm gonna push this, it's gonna kick on my igniter and the fan. Push this down. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I can feel that sweet, sweet heat. Really not sure how well you're able to pick this up, but you can see the flame in the back and it feels great right up in front. But let's turn this up slowly all the way to high. So that's the lowest setting at 30,000 BTU. We're slowly cranking it. Ooh, it's like a jet engine. And that's all the way up. Oh, I can see that blue flamage. I'll be honest with you. I'm standing maybe 5 feet away. This is very quiet compared to other units that I've had. And the heat feels real nice like. Now, if I want to shut this off, I simply come over here, push the off button, and it shuts it down. A little bit of smoke coming out, but I think that's probably the oil that they put in here. Once you basically season this, you're not going to have that anymore. Now, I do want to let you know that you have to hold that ignition down, just like every other unit out on the market, for a couple seconds. I think what a lot of people expect is they're going to be able to flip that over and then hit that button like this, and it's going to kick right on. But no, you got to hold it down for a couple seconds, just like a pilot light on your hot water tank or your furnace or whatever you're trying to light, and then it stays on. Now, let's talk about a couple other questions that I've seen online about this. Can I use this in my house? No, do not use something that combusts fuel in your house. You will suffocate and become unalive. That's not real nice. That said, if you decide to put it in your garage, your shop, your work area, just make sure that you have adequate ventilation in that house. Put a carbon monoxide checker in there as well, just to make sure that you got enough airflow throughout that space, so you're not depleting that oxygen out of your face. You need oxygen in your face. But what type of space, what size space can you use this in? Well, this is 70,000 BTU, so you're looking around 1,500 to around 2,500. That's being generous. I'd say around 1,500 to 2,000 square footage to make it very comfortable for you. What about the warranty? Well, I'll be honest with you, would have liked to have seen a higher warranty. This only has a 1 year. Would have liked to have seen at least a 3. But the reason why I like propane over diesel, even though it's a smaller tank, and number one, it's very portable. Number two, it burns so clean, completely clean. When you shut off those diesel heaters, you always got the smoke blowing out and it stinks up the shop. Your throat doesn't hurt when you're using this thing. And to be honest with you, diesel sucks right now when it comes to prices. Absolutely insane. So this is gonna be a lot cheaper for you anyway. Not to mention, this unit here only weighs. Now, a lot of people will bring up that, Rigid has one of these, and they do, and I haven't had any issues with my Rigid. I can't even find it for sale right now. It's not even on the website. It says unavailable at like every store. So I think they're done making that. Ryobi, not Ryobi, has one. It's a little bit cheaper, but I've never used it. But this is like, the heavier duty version of that, I'm guessing, because Milwaukee IA is pro level. Plus, you can plug this thing in. You don't even have to have a battery. Good on Milwaukee IA for doing this. I think this is a really cool unit, and I really like this. Now, of course, I'll use and abuse this throughout the winter time. I mean, everything is starting right up out of the box, really easy. But we'll do that sweet 1 year later review and see how it works out, if there's any issues. Wish they would have had a longer warranty. Wish they would have had like a 3 year. They only had the 1 year, but hey, I'm curious to know, are you planning on purchasing this? And if you are, leave me that sweet comment in the comment section below. I love hearing that sweet feedback. Also, if you like this video, I'll put another Milwaukee IA video right there for you. You're gonna like that too. Share this out with your friends. They're gonna like you so much more. Smash that like button. I know I'm asking a lot, but I have to. YouTube makes me. Back more videos soon.